You're coming.
No, here's the thing. Like I know you're thinking like, oh, 45 minus 30 is pretty. Like it's sort of rigged to be good, yeah. Well, that's because the other side of it is like, this place sucks. It's either very good or sucks dick. There's no in between here. So yeah. So yeah, I helped you considerably, but if you still find me helping you considerably, yeah, this place was gonna suck dick.
What was the DC?
The DC, including the minus 30, was a 30.
Nice.
So things were stacked in your favor to win it, but again, if you still failed, it would just be terrible here. There would be no, like, little to no good ore. Like, artificers are probably, like, went back inside already. Stuff like that.
Okay, let's speed this up. The ore, because we need to find the artificer.
Because you want to.
No, because we need an artificer.
So
well, you also need the ore, so don't go quick into dropping other people's
No, I'm meaning like
processes.
Conversation. Let's skip the conversation.
The conversation is quite important.
Crash, about the timeline, the clerk would return after like 10-20 minutes with a
15 minutes
cattle.
or so.
15.
So yeah, what he's going through right now, what he described back inventory, and just getting a head count of like how many wagons of ore they have and what ores they do have.
Nice.
And then he's got to like, it's a big inventory, so he has to go through all of that, and he's gonna write it down, consolidate numbers, and then bring that final result out to you.
Cool.
So yeah, after 15 minutes or so, he does come back, and he does have like just a slip of paper, which like you can tell is like stuff written in common on it. Okay, he like comes up, hops on his like swivel chair, and the sponsor and crafter could come here, please.
I motion for Marshall too.
Yeah, jump up and go to the counter. This time looking at him.
He doesn't appear to be offended, Marshall. Whew.
And I like look at Aldrich real quick, and then like lean over and put my elbow on the counter.
It's much lower than it's like under, like barely under your hip.
I'm committed.
So you squat down to like put your shoulder, and like you're a bit at his height now. And, like he sees this, but he doesn't say anything. He just like looks at you, blinks like once or twice, and then looks back down at the paper.
Just give him a head nod.
All right, so we have, as I've told you earlier, we have quite a large shipment come in. He thinks, was it 39 hours ago, something like that, pretty recent. So, all right, so out of game, what ores does he have? Let's say he does have adamantium. It'll be quite a pretty penny, but he does it. He has some dark steel. According to him, a small deposit got unearthed and excavated out.
I mean,
cold iron. Yeah, cold iron isn't like a specific type of metal necessarily. It's just like iron forged a specific way. So he has iron. We'll put it like that. He has. We have the currency sort of metals, you know, for silver, gold, platinum. If you wish to purchase that, if this is a showpiece weapon, might be up your alley. Let's see, what else do you have? He doesn't have orichalcum because that shit is god fucking rare. He does have meteorite steel. I do have some starstone. And I have a small bit of obsidian. Like, I'm talking less than a wagon. Like, a fourth of my wagon.
Yes.
Rest of it got bought out by someone else, apparently. Or the bastard down the way.
Can I see your dark steel and adamantium?
I'll be sure to grab you a sample. Wait right here. Swivels out. Walks back down. Like this office, this little like cubicle area by which these four doors are sitting has its own like little hallway that leads out of this area and to the back. So he goes through there. And he comes back and he has like two, like each in his like big meaty paws and his like one ore, the other ore. It's obvious which one is which because dark steel is just plainly obvious that, you know, it's literally dark. And then by logic, the other one's adamantium. So yeah, so he comes out and just This is unrefined ore, so it still needs to like go through the process.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I would just go about
So it still
inspecting.
has not a majority of maybe not a full like a margin of majority, but a significant chunk of this ore is like still like rock and stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah, I would just go about inspecting it.
I would look at the clerk, and I would.
Nothing's good against the gods, you two. Nothing is good against the gods.
I would.
meant like
I was saying that.
I would ask the clerk if it's all right if I pick up the sample of dark steel.
By all means, go ahead. It's not as long as you don't sprint off of it.
I have no intention of doing that.
Be my guest. Take it.
I would like to pick it up, and I would like to listen to it.
You listen to it. You hear like whispers from it. You can definitely tell this is real dark steel. And you can definitely tell that it is you can confirm the mythos that it is the myriad that blessed dark steel. You hear discordant voices overlapping each other. No real order to them. Not song or music.
So, like, are you here? Like, when Aldrich's listening to it, is he like holding it up to his ear? Like,
I mean, it's up to Aldrich in technicality.
I would tilt my head slightly and hold it close to my head with my eyes closed.
What are you doing? Hey, that's a good old rule right there.
Is your friend here? He just says, looking. Is your friend here special? Not in the offensive, man. I mean, like in the genuine word. Just
He is very special.
I look at, I open my eyes and I look at the dwarf, and I'm like, this is fascinating.
He looks really confusing. And then can I see that for a second?
I hand it over to him.
He like looks at it and his eyes flicker back to you. Back to it, back to you. Can you hear this?
I nod.
He gets like really confused. Huh. I'll be damned. Well, he sets it down. No, you could definitely attest that we are 100% on standard and over.
That is some fine quality dark steel.
Give this a listen. Give this a listen.
I do.
He heads over there. I met him.
Well, he does that.
You're roboting.
You're roboting, totally.
I heard damn. A fell god, the term fell god isn't a classification in and of itself. There's no academic logic to being a fell god. A fell god is by all means a cultural term. In technicality, in a different lifespan with different workaround, some fell gods will be normal gods. And some normal gods will be fell gods.
Oh, wrote, I listen to the dark steel while he does the adamantine.
Okay. I'll get to that. I'll get to you listening to the dark steel. But
yeah, that's. I think that's what I was saying.
Yeah, totally. I got it.
Okay.
Well, no, a person that's just powerful doesn't make a fell god. A fell god still has godly powers. Like, I don't know, a fae, an archfey, manipulating the fucking entirety of nature, like Margin United could. Yeah, that's a fell god.
Time and space.
Time and space, wibbly wobbly, bringing you between worlds. Anyways, back to this. So you listen to the Ant-Man saying, it sounds like a pick. and you realize that it changes. It sort of fluctuates. Like it's sort of like a rhythm. Not a rhythm. There's sort of like a length to it, like a GIF, I guess. It's like it'll go and then finish and then repeat.
I'll tap the melody, the tinks that I hear on my arm,
and you realize that it's changing. Like when it resets, you can definitely hear a tonal difference of the last pick hit versus the first pick hit of the next cycle. And you're just like, what's making that difference? And you realize the difference is the first strike of this cycle is like a fresh pick hitting ore. The last strike is a badly damaged pick, shittily unable to do its job.
When I hear the last one, I'll probably do a cringe face, like, oh.
And then
I'll ask the cleric. I'll hand it back to him and I say, "Are those the pick? What do you call that? Pick strikes that got the ore out?"
No. The picks that mine adamantine are enchanted. They're very, very niche mining specialization. No. But those are the picks that led to it. And eventually someone realizes, hey, this isn't just normal rock or any other ore. This here is special.
Fascinating indeed.
A memory of it being mine? To a degree, yes. Now imagine what sort of memories it will have when you start turning into a weapon and killing shit with it.
Weapons are made.
May I show you something?
I guess. What do you got? Let me show me.
I hold up my hand, and I've never done this before, but I want to try and see if I can Stone's Embrace only my hand.
In a mechanical sense, like I could definitely, yeah, just do like part of yourself. So you
for just for showing him what it is.
Yeah. Oh, and like this catches the attention of the other dwarf, like the second hand that you guys had, and he like it's over. Tristan, you see this? And like the other dwarf like starts squints and then hops off his chair. This dwarf has a much shorter beard. He looks a bit younger. He's like, "What is that? That's some fancy magic right there."
I dismiss it.
Whoa! It's like you begin like dismissing it. It begins fading away at your head. He's like, wait.
I put it back.
Wait. And he hops off his swivel and sort of hobbles quickly over. Opens like the bar edge that leads to his back area. Hit me with it. I want to see it.
Punch a man in the chest.
Very well. I punch.
Nevin, is that you sure that's a smart roll to hit? I guess.
What I roll?
I mean, I feel like it should hit. He's just standing there like, hit me, bitch.
Yeah, just roll like a strength attack. Strength check, I guess.
Don't kill the man. He has like 1 HP.
He's not gonna kill them, probably.
So that's 1d20 plus
well,
strength.
the thing is with melee attacks, you could choose for it to deal.
Yeah, 1d20 plus strength.
Okay.
Range attacks you can, because obviously you can't tell a bullet to be non-lethal.
Fair.
Wow, you actually.
I have a plus
I guess
strength.
this is good for you. So like you. Not bad. Wait a sec. Do it again. No, don't hold back on me. Again.
No, Audrey, like this.
I give you
No, Mike.
inspiration to do it.
Nevin, are you sure this is a good? Go on, no, Tristan, shut up. Just once, shut up. Do it.
Jeez, man.
I give you an inspiration for it.
Like the other two are like looking at this and like they're just amused by it. They're intrigued and amused. They're not really gasped because they're just like look at the show going on. You hit like me, Grandma! Oh, Come on, don't hold back. No holding back. Wait, he jumps up. He jumps up and like punches you in the gut. Like it's like sort of like when the rib cage begins curving out, and then
Do I see the punch coming?
yeah, he does it, and it's like he just sort of taps you like he's trying to jump into this. And
No. I'll stone embrace where he's trying to punch.
That's what you get, Nevitt. Idiot.
My God, this is horrible. All right, that's it. Line up. I'm gonna show you how to do this right.
Let's go without jumping. Squat down. I'll get you this time.
It's okay, Marshall. This fine gentleman here is showing me how to punch, and I do the stone. Like I'm trying to gauge where he's doing the stone punch.
Okay. So he's like, all right. He kisses his fist. Forge bringer. He starts like wide. It's super easy. And he just like does this wide arc back with his arm, like cocking, and then.
I think you're.
I'm assuming you still.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if I have my armor class without a shield,
Yeah,
while I am in stone form, is 18.
Like he goes over to the clerk counter and like lays his hand. And like his friend, that's for aforementioned Tristan. He walks over, like leans, and he's like, he just looks at it, looks at Nevitt, looks down at the hand, looks back at him. Do you want me to kiss it better, or do you need a little hanky to wipe your tears? Fucking shut up. You do it then. So strong. No, I'm not gonna do it. Coward. Coward? I'm not stupid enough to punch rocks. There's some sort of game to you. Come on. Oh.
Crash is
Alright, turn it over, see if it's broken. Oh yeah, it's fucking broken. Oh. What was that for? Idiot. It's Nevitt, and you're the idiot here. Oh. Look at some ice. Be right back.
That is why you have to keep your wrist straight when you throw a punch.
I will be sure to remember that, Marshall. Thank you.
It comes back later, and it's not an ice bag. It's literally just a chunk of ice, like it's just a raw chunk of ice, like the size of like a fist. Yeah, put this on it. Oh.
Question for you, Crash. Was the dwarf who punched the same dwarf who showed me the ore?
Yes. Yes, it was.
I've been dying to know. What is it that I'm hearing?
That's just a stone. His friend just goes back and sits at the desk. He sits at the front court desk now, not the other one to the side. He sits at the front one now. That's just a stone. Just calls and sings. Talks. That's really weird though. Usually it's just dwarves that notice it. You're a fancy one.
I've heard it ever since my brother tried to bury me alive.
You got a shit sibling too? I get that.
Well, he's dead now, but you know.
Okay, mine ain't dead yet, but never mind. That's not admissible in a court of law. Buried alive. You adventuring folk are always getting buried somewhere. And I can tell you other adventurers don't begin hearing the stone when they get buried. His friend just like shakes his head at him. We'll call a healer for you later, you stupid fucking...
Chedemir, would you like to help the gentleman? Oh, she's not here, right?
Yeah, no, I'm
outside.
at the fucking cart.
Fuck.
Or else I would have already done that.
Yeah.
I mean, she's like literally right outside.
Yeah, you could pop
Okay,
out.
then I will just be like, I'll just like go outside and ask her like, hey, there's a dwarf dying in there. You'd like,
What did you do?
Aldrich punched him!
Aldrich!
You hear this ring out in your earring piece. Or not earring piece, but earpiece.
Yes, Chetamir?
Did you kill someone?
No, we're just having some fun. Although this gentleman here does need some healing. His hand looks in a bad state.
Oh, for the love
It's
of
pretty fucked up.
Chetamir just hops off the cart and goes inside and tells Anyway, just stay here for a hot minute.
Alright on it. What are you looking at? She says at a provincial as the pass by.
She's destined for this job. Alright,
I mean, this was her job, so.
Yeah. Let me see her hand.
I could just see her having her hand, like her thumbs in her belt, and his hands resting there.
Fuck you looking at?
Keep walking home, boy. Ain't nothing here for you.
I'm packing heat, get out of here. So you come in, you see this scene.
Oh, my fucking goodness.
Ooh. Oh, hello, welcome. I'm assuming you're with the injured guy says.
Yes, I'm here to make your wrist not... Oh, what
It's
the
my
fuck
hand. I punched him. And he points at Eldrick. That's a hardy boy right there.
Did you do the rock thing?
Mm-hmm.
Why did you... not, she's not upset at him, or Aldrich, she's upset at the dwarf. It's like, are you... Here, drink this. Just gives him the potion.
Does it have alcohol in it?
It can.
Does it right now?
Not at this very instant. Do you want your hand to not be broken?
Yeah, he's already drinking this as you're saying that.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And you can actually hear the bones crunching in his hand. Like,
Hey, that's a lot of healing.
and then like he flexes his hand, and then it's like a person of arthritis. Like, ooh.
Huh.
All right, AJ, you got your hand fixed. You gotta do it. No, I know my limits. That's some fancy magic right there. He would hand you the potion vial and the cork back in.
Thanks. It's not really magic, but thanks nonetheless. Actually did really good.
Ooh.
Can I, like, just look at your hand for a minute?
Oh, sure. Take a look.
Okay. Yeah, she's just gonna, like, observe his hand for a minute and just be like, how the fuck? That did good. I don't know.
You're sort of examining, like, why is this
Yeah.
result?
Yeah, essentially. Here, I'll say the stupid things and you make them smart. There.
Sure. It's not fair. Anyways, back to business. Get out of my chair. Get out of my chair. Oh, it looked like you were going to be out of it for... Yeah, get out. He sits back and switch up. Anyways. He's like swivels the chair back forward, but like cups his hands together like full businessman. Anyways.
So,
Purchasing the ore.
yes. Do you see something you like, Marshall?
I mean, I like both of them. They're both great. They're both fantastic boys, very much so.
Then buy both. What? This? You said you were making something.
Yes.
What are you
We
making?
seem to have... Well, we seem to have ran afoul of a demon from the void that seeks to become a god. And we also have to kill a god.
Wait, Marshall, just look.
And he marked
Marshall?
us, but we got him off
Is he
after we
sure
prayed
right
for
now?
God.
Can I just cover Marshall's fucking mouth?
He's very good at telling stories, and he is really good at believing them. So just roll with it. Just roll with it.
Roll deception.
Damn.
There we go.
Big money.
It was a really bad roll, though. It was an 8.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, you better get good if you have a plus 11.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's like
Okay,
every time
so,
I roll deception, it's very bad.
Someone that's not potentially drunk right now, what is he making? He looks at you, Mr. Sponsor.
He is making an axe, and if I understand
What sort of
his intentions, an axe that deals well with demons.
These are with the void creatures, like the one that we are fighting. Why do...
Well, then if you're venturing sort of fighting creatures, gods help you, first off, but definitely, and he grabs the...
They have,
Straego.
yes. They've removed the mark from us.
I don't know what that means. Anyways, though, this, and he points at the Dark that's your best bet. This, and he points at Adamantium, don't get me wrong, indestructible, ain't no beast out there that gonna fucking break it, shatter it, chip it. But, its magic shit is put into making it unbreakable. This magic shit, and he points at the Dark Steel, is meant to cut through anything, blade. But if I might offer my own dwarvenly expert, you're making an axe, yeah? He looks at you, Marshall. Like a one-sided axe?
Approximately 10-foot long handle, 4-foot across blade, but I think that might be too big, so I think instead of making a double to make it a single side, just the handle without sacrificing the initial size.
I would personally recommend keeping the double-sided. One for one side, one for the other. Might be a bit hard for the crafter, but if you have such confidence in them.
I mean, he seems like a damn fine smith, so...
Haha, I tricked you all. Preston's actually very bad at smithing. Mirror lies here!
Yes.
Gets in there with like a toy hammer, this tongue hanging out his mouth. Alright!
It's like a squeaky hammer that like squeaks when you hit.
Why is this not good at blacksmithing?
Why is this not breaking?
I know how to solve this. And I grab both the oars and I look at them like,
Don't smash them
What?
together.
If you
Which
smash
one of
those
you-
together-
please, which one of you would help me like to kill a god? Put him up to Aldrich's ears.
I listen, I guess.
Chedemir's unbelievably
Roll me
baffled.
1d100.
Get up one! Get up
1
one!
to a 10. Something will happen. I don't know.
I
We will
need this
get
to be a
a
1.
Weapon, Marshall.
Is this a situation where we have advantage because it's both?
No.
Who rolls?
Roll
Me or
Marshall.
Marshall?
You can
Any
do
of
it. I
you.
believe
Any one
you.
of you roll.
Oh,
Only one.
can... we
Marshall,
get Bardic
come on.
Inspiration on it?
No, you don't. It doesn't affect luck because luck. Is
Oh,
an
beans! Why did I roll?
Yeah, why are you rolling?
Oh, Marshall's-
He said somebody roll, so I rolled.
You're gonna roll it better.
Wait, maybe I should have rolled. Hold on.
No. Me or
No.
Marshall, he said, no?
That's true.
One
It's
of
the
you.
luck.
Yeah, one of you two.
Alright, Marshall, it's your product, you roll.
He already did.
Nah, I roll garbage.
I'll allow one reroll.
Alright, that's you, Fred.
Alright.
Yeah, come on. Do it.
I believe
do
in
it,
you.
Do it.
Make it a 1.
Do it. Do it. Get a sentient weapon for Marshall.
I'm getting
Come
a call
on.
right now.
Jeez. To be fair, we did almost go down by like 10 each time. If we keep this
can
up,
Pierce maybe get a sentient dagger? Come on, everybody rolled a 100. I wouldn't roll a 100.
I rolled by accident.
DM.
Is Crash okay? I think he might have said something about.
I think he needs to take Aldrich to Whispers to tell him what he hears.
Okay. I'm gonna be right back real quick. I need to get some water.
That is totally what's not happening, but yeah.
Is Crash dead?
He
we kill
muted
him?
himself. I don't know if he knows that. Someone may have came into his room or something.
So, are we getting an armor of invulnerability or what?
Not sure how that works.
It feels so great to be in a town where you can talk about magic openly.
Agreed.
Hello, fellow dwarf friends. I am a magician of sorts. Oh yeah, that's great.
Me too.
Okay, I'm back. Slightly peeved at the person calling me, but hey, they're not you. So, 48. Yeah, that's not between 1 and a 10, my dudes.
Wait. Everybody rolled. Can Kiers get a sentient dagger and can I roll too?
No.
Let everybody roll.
Chedamir shouldn't have rolled in the first place.
Hey,
Here's is the bard. They inspire. The
so what do
orc.
they say?
I will give it to you, but you have to literally roll.
Okay.
I'm ready to be surprised. I don't know. I don't believe anything these days.
100. Oh,
Aw,
damn
so
it.
damn
It
close.
hurts. Okay. It's fine. Okay.
So, yeah, no, neither of these ores speak to you, Mark. And Aldrich. It's right here. There we go.
Yeah, I'll probably just say this one, Marshall. I pointed to Darksteel. I have a gut feeling this one.
So I will take this one.
Okay, how much of it would you like? He looks like, what was it? And he looks at a piece of paper, pulls out of his pocket. I got 4 mine carts full of the stuff that came in.
Well,
Oh,
enough
that's-
to make an axe. And a dagger. I want a dagger.
An axe like the one you just described, being a dagger. It's pretty clean ore. Pretty majority. I mean, you're assuming the crafter's gonna do this his first attempt crafting all this shit?
Yes, we were sent here by Preston.
I'm afraid I don't know surface crafters, sorry.
He seemed to be acquainted with Regis. He gave us the letter. That's why we came here.
Right. Well, again, I don't know your surface crafter person, so I can't confirm that they're doing it in a try, but if you're confident that one try for just an axe and a dagger, probably you're looking at like, I don't know, only half a cart. Maybe a
Okay.
bit more. No, actually no, these are pretty clean ores, so yeah, just half a cart.
Does that sound right to me? Is this guy screwing us?
Roll your blacksmithing.
Roll what?
Roll your blacksmithing. Smithy's tools. See, this is when being an alchemist first level helps, but someone's not here. 25?
Let's talk about some more.
He to the best of his knowledge, yeah, he is correct. Like assuming that, well, he could confirm that the ore is like, it's not like mostly slag and stuff that you're going to end up getting. It's mostly ore, actual metal. Yeah, for an axe head of decent length, probably some grip stuff, trimming, a full dagger constructed of metal. Yeah, half a cart should sound pretty fine. Maybe a bit like extra if you slim down designs.
And
How much for a cut?
A full cart.
also, before we do that, enough adamantium or adamantine to craft a small shield, like a buckler,
A buckler.
like the one I have here. I show him, except this one's pretty.
That is gonna be like, and he like looks at it. That's like, it's like, adamantine's like, that one will also be half a cart, but that's because there's a lot of rock still stuck to that adamantine.
All right, we can revisit that after we discuss the dark steel.
Right. So you say you want a full cart of this, full cart of dark steel.
Yes, how much would that be?
He reaches underneath the counter.
A million gold.
He pulls out like an abacus. Okay, let's see. And then he pulls out like a sheet of paper. We're like writing stuff down. Let's see. Alright, now this is me as Crash having to figure out the map. Okay, so let's bust it up. Okay, so a pound of pound of gold is 50 gold. Makes sense. Obviously this is gold, so and that's trade market price. So assuming we have a fuck it, let's make it big. Let's assume we have 50% profit line. So the 50 turns into a 75. All right, so let's see, dark steel. Let's see. So assuming a pound of gold, 75, 50% profit margin. Transforming that to dark steel. What's iron? Iron's just a silver. Go ahead. That makes sense. We could probably 4 times. No, that's too much. 3 times too low. 3.5. 3.5 times 25. So that's like a single pound. So 262.5 gold for a single pound. But I assume a pound would probably be. This is a pound of pure gold, or a pound of pure dark steel. So, assuming, let's see, we're assuming 2/3 of an ore's weight is still rock. And take like a 3 pound. Probably for a full cart's worth. That's probably looking to a little. Maybe like 20 pounds. These are dwarven mining carts, so. 20 pounds pure ore, 40 pounds rock, total 60 pounds. No, my carts are way heavier than that. So, my cart by itself is probably like 160 pounds. So 60 pounds plus 70 and 140 respective. That would make sense. 70, 140. So 70 pounds times this amount. I will say that in doing so, in getting a full cart, you'd probably be getting. If that's okay, it's up to you. It's going to be a significant excess of what you would need.
Oh shucks. I guess I'll just have to craft some other stuff with it.
Oh darn.
Yeah, assuming that 2/3 of any given ore product, like any single like chunk of ore, like 2/3 of it is not the actual metal, it's like rock. And assuming each of these ore pieces are probably like 5 pounds, 7 pounds, like 7 pounds a piece. They're carved by dwarves, so they have to be a bit smaller. 7 pounds a piece. Assuming a dwarven mining cart, 60 pounds because my carts are pretty heavy, but this is a dwarven one, so it's smaller. Yeah, I'd probably be like, there's 210 pounds of like chunk ore in there, and then if you melted all that down, you get like a 2 to 1 ratio of rock to ore. So that'd be like 70 pounds of just pure dark steel.
Oh, that's so much.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's what I'm. Now that I'm like wondering like the metrics of it, yeah, I think it might be a bit way too much. And like if I crunched out 70 pounds, that's like 18,000 gold. 70 pounds of dark steel.
How much again?
18,375.
That's
Gold?
about how much we were given. No, that's less or more than what we were given.
But again, keep in mind this is for 70 of unprocessed ore. So in total weight, it's 210. But if you break it down, it's 70 pounds of the shit. So I think I might have to retroactively like change what the dwarf said, and then you can change your measurements as such. So maybe he'll say like a fourth a car or like an eighth a car, and then you could like double that. So assuming that let's look at the weight of a great axe.
I'll say great axe weighs like 10 pounds or 12 pounds.
Yeah, weight 10 pounds, and we'll say like 2 of those pounds are from the shaft, so like 8 pounds. Shut up. So assuming that it's like, because by the book's metric, so 3.5 times 75. Again, this is including profit margin, like a 50% profit margin for whoever's selling this to you. I already forgot the number. Hold on. 3.5 times 75. Yeah, it'd be like 262.5, so 5 silver, for a pound. A pound of dark silver.
Okay.
Interesting. Sorry?
Yeah, so 262.5 for a single pound. So if you wanted to craft, because again, majority of the weight of a great axe is in the metal head, the axe head, and we figured that's roughly like from the 10, that's probably 8, like 80% of it, and then 2 pounds goes to like the shaft. So 8 pounds. So let's time this by 8. That'd be 2,100 gold just to cover the axe head alone, and that's assuming Preston creates it and he doesn't fuck up.
Right.
Exactly.
What can I get
Well,
for
you have fun.
664 gold?
Just 664.
How much do you need?
You can get 3 pounds worth of it.
That's a really short sword.
That is,
Well, it's 3.16265, etc., etc. This is on the fundamental assumption that this dark steel, this blessed metal, is significantly gold. A pound of dark steel is much more important than a pound of gold.
Yeah.
Which makes sense, I think.
How much is 145 platinum again?
Yeah, the axe would be a bit. What'd you say, Fred?
How much is 145 platinum?
145 platinum, so add just a 0 to it. So it's 10 gold to...
So 1,400.
Yeah, 10 gold to apply, 10 silver to a gold, 10 copper to a silver. And we don't talk about what...
I will, because in my notes I have access to 145 platinum, and I will sponsor this project with 100 platinum.
So that's 1,000 gold.
Okay, hold on. Let's just go over how much money we have exactly again, because this is something we should actually be doing.
Let me bring up the thing.
Oh, I have it up here. So
this just turned into math class.
Yeah.
Welcome to my major. This is actually my job.
Yeah.
Yo, that.
So each
And
I
only
love
1
it.
pounds.
I fucking love it.
That's the total. So 1,600, 413 is the total we had. But we all spent some money. Like I, for example, know we all got 3K at the beginning of our adventure. I have 2.8 of those left. Marshall has none, but technically SARS has them, so you know.
I kept unnecessarily detailed notes for that one.
What do I have? 324? What is that?
That's how much we've spent each. The 16,000 is how much we have, and the amounts there are how much people have spent, respectively.
Okay. I know that 124 of those were for my own personal money because I only took 200 from my bag. I have that also written down here.
Suddenly that discount's looking pretty fucking nice, don't it?
We'll check the others. Don't worry about it. We also have. Crash, is this 11,392? Was that how much we found in the palace, or?
What palace?
Mansion.
Sorry, in the.
It's House Bellinger. If you guys think that House Bellinger had a palace, you guys have not seen the capital yet.
725 platinum?
Yeah, I don't remember where that came from exactly. Though.
That probably came from the House Bellinger.
That's
Bellinger house. I know we got a lot of platinum from there, a lot of gold and silver, and a lot of gems. So we have a list in the party's magical items, and we also have one pinned. Hold on, I believe
you guys never converted the gems into actual money.
Yeah, we didn't. Because we're super smart.
Yeah, it sounds like you guys had activities to do in any town, but
money. Yeah.
What was the total that he said? 2,000 what?
Well, okay, so assuming we're trying to get 8 pounds of this stuff, and this is assuming Preston perfectly crafts it. He doesn't waste any of it. He doesn't need excess. He perfectly crafts it, and he doesn't fuck up and destroy the material in the process. So keep that in mind. Like, Preston will roll to craft it. With, without aid, whatever, he will roll. So if he fucks up, that's a lot of money gone. So assuming that, so let's see. So 75 times 3.5 for the 50% profit margin, so 262.5 gold for a single pound. So times that by 8 because you're trying to get 8-pound axe head. 2,100 for 8 pounds.
Let's look back.
This does not include the dagger at all. The dagger, which is going to be comprised like basically entirely of metal, that's gonna be like another like 4 pounds.
Okay. Let's just figure out how much money everybody has, because the number Garth put down to 16K sounds accurate, because you wrote down 11,392 into the party's magical items, which I guess the one of those ones is wrong, because it sounds like 1,392. Would make sense.
You guys, it's on you guys to track your fucking shit.
That money, the money that I have in my handout thing is accurate, or my reminder, which is where the numbers that are down here currently.
The 1643 plus the other 7,000 in platinum.
Yeah, that's accurate. I know that.
It's 700 in platinum. 7,000.
7,000 would be a fuckload of money.
My bad. 7,000 converted to gold.
Yeah, accurate. And we also have
keep in mind this. In the words of Matthew Mercer's NPC, this is a business for profit. And this isn't an inventory business. They don't take trade-ins. They're not going to take your magic weapons. They want cash.
Of course.
That or a credible bank loan. But I don't think any of you guys have a bank account.
No.
So,
I mean,
I do probably.
I have a line of credit in the exchange.
Yeah, but do you have a confirmation of such credit?
Crash.
So.
I would look at the dwarf and I would say, my friend here who gave you the potion was approached by a woman just outside who said, yes.
Wait a second. Let me guess. Dark brown hair like mine.
Is that
long braids. Dimples. Friendly looking girl.
Justine Embershield.
Oh,
God,
the mountain star.
fuck your dad.
However,
How is she hound us? This is I call the police.
To be fair, our wagon is pretty obvious.
That is true, but at the same time, she has no right to my business, trying to poach my customers.
However, I would much rather do business with you, and perhaps we could have some sort of friendly discount to the final margin because we're buying the amount that we are.
I'm writing down my own notes. Keep track of my. There we go.
I've enjoyed the time I spent here with you, and I would much rather trade with you in the future.
Plus, an important thing to note, I'm going to use this axe all across the world, and everyone will know where it came.
I just realized you're the equivalent of someone going to Starbucks, and then it's like, how much is this? $5. What if I like tag you on Instagram? It's still $5. Aldrich, roll me persuasion at disadvantage.
Hey, I'm helping.
I healed his hand.
Then he can roll straight then. If you guys all...
Can I give him inspiration in that one?
If you wish.
I do.
Okay, what's your inspiration die?
1d6.
Wait, D6. You should have a D8.
Never mind.
Oh,
It should be a D8.
Who fucking cares? He got that 20.
Wow.
There you go.
Hey, it's 32.
Fucking shit.
32?
Hey, welcome to the... You have 20 and 20s now, Aldrich. Congratulations. Including the one you used earlier. The birthday tome shit. He looks you up and down. What's your name again?
Magnus.
Magnus. He looks at, like, he pulls out. All of you take an early break today. And the two that are talking, like, fucking, like, yes! And, like, this, like, immediately leave. And the other one, like, the, Nevit, like, so looks at Tristan and he's like, squints his eyes, but he doesn't say anything. He's just like, He holds up plate cans, like, okay. And then he leaves as well. So it's just you guys and aforementioned Tristan in the room. Listen. For a bunch of surface folk, you guys seem alright. And you seem, he points at Yodrick, particularly stone cold too, so I'm not supposed to do this, especially for first-time customers. But I can slap on a bit of a discount. I don't expect this thing to drop by half, though. I'm talking about, like... He puts each other. What did my cousin offer you, the bitch? What'd you offer?
35%.
I was thinking, like, do I go higher? But it's like, I can't.
I will specifically tell you, you can increase what she said, but that increases the DC. And you'd have to roll deception.
Just a...
It was about 15%.
15%. Goddamn cutthroat bitch. Alright, I can match that and I'll beat it. 20%.
Holy shit.
I should have went with 20.
And assuming that I'll get repeat business out of this later, you look up anywhere you crafters. You come looking for explority.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I find that agreeable.
Alright. And he reaches down to the counter, pulls out this little sigil, little token, and it has like the logo of Explority on it. And the logo of Explority is like this is no fucking shit. And it's like sort of like a dwarven military helm, like a full like dwarven plate like helmet, like turned one side, and then like lines that show it like almost look like it's headbutting something, but like you can tell from the name Explority that it's like rushing forward. And he sets it down. You flash that any place. I don't promise they'll give you discounts there, but don't know what's up. So yeah, 20% discount. All right, let me recalculate some numbers, and he goes back to the abacus. So,
When he's doing that, I would just whisper, "You get anything you want right now, and I will promise you I will craft you something great with it."
So, as I've told you, the logic is that this is assuming like 50 times half of it, or 50 plus half of its value equals 75 is the gold value of a pound of gold. The 3.5 is just converting that to dark steel. So we're not touching the 3.5, but we will be touching the 50%. So assuming, so let's see, it's 0.3 times 50, 15. So it's at 65 times 3.5. So 200. What the fuck? Oh yeah.
I found it finally.
I missed a decimal point. Yeah, so it's 227.5 for a single pound. So if I times that by 8, that drops the price down to 1,820.
So we are 200 short?
I don't know, that's up to you guys. You guys can try asking for a bigger discount if you want to press your luck, but it's up to you.
Okay, what was the final number? 1.8. What?
1,820 gold. So you guys can pay for this purely out of platinum.
Yeah, thank you.
Before you do anything, hold up, because I found the chat log of back in the day of how much we got again.
Oh, Jesus.
So
I forgot we got a shitload of silverware. Oh.
yeah, that's the thing. So we got 2,003. So let's just crunch our biggest numbers, because we all had 15k together, divided with all of us, 3k each. All of us spent the money that Chedemir wrote down. I know I spent. I know I still have 2,800. So I'm guessing you just counted down everything, like even our own money. So we all also have 2,376 gold pieces extra and 725 platinum extra cash we have to divide with each of us. So that means
you could just give it to the party fund and spend some of it right now.
Yeah, okay.
I thought we took the gold and split it amongst us.
We're rich. Also, 725 platinum. That can't be fucking right. It is right though.
No, I remember we were questioning it at the time, and Crash was just like, "Yes, that is accurate." It's like, fuck.
I remember. I rolled for it. You roll.
7K. Okay.
You rolled well.
So yeah, we have 7K, 2,000 gold pieces. Let's just divide it up.
Like, I don't give a shit rewarding you guys badly or greatly. Like, it's like I roll for it, so I don't.
Okay,
I'm not afraid of
so-
giving you guys a shit ton of cash if the dice say, "Yeah, sure, do it. Why not, dude?" Like, yeah, sure. Yeah, why not, dice?
Marshall, let's just do this real quick. Marshall, how much gold did you have on hand?
I had 664.
So take 600 from Marshall. 14 platinum from me.
So they use 20.
That leaves 20 gold. I'll take that out of my own pocket.
So
Okay.
not the party funds.
So this is only £8. So any daggers and shit. And again, you always want to buy excess in case Preston does fuck up. Like, that's not included there.
You want to buy some adamantium, some whatever, like...
Adamantium is more expensive, I will say. I think like probably like 5 times the amount of gold as opposed to 3.5.
Whatever you want to buy, do it now.
I mean, we can always come back. It's like a day's travel.
Good. You guys are going to keep spending money here, and assuming no one else buys anything.
And Garth, in my notes, it said I had access to 145 of the platinum pieces. I've changed that to 5 of the platinum pieces.
5.
Okay.
Oh, so you guys probably divided it like 5 ways.
Yeah, it'll be 140 platinum, not 14. My mistake.
Okay, hold on. Let's just crunch his numbers real quick.
And that should cover it.
Could we do the...
Yeah, everybody should have 145 platinum.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Now I have
That's
access to 5. Aldrich has spent 140 platinum. And then 20 gold out of his own pocket, and then Marshall has spent 600 gold out of his own pocket.
Guys, I think I'm taking the gunslinging.
And that is the agreed upon amount.
1,820 gold pieces. 600 gold pieces delivered. 140 platinum pieces, and then an additional 20 gold. Wait a second. You gave 600 for Marshall?
Mm-hmm.
1,400 or 140 platinum? It should be 120.
120, my mistake, yes.
He slides back over 40. Miscounted there.
Ah,
Unless you want to keep 2 of those to put in and keep the 20 gold yourself. A bit more liquid. It's up to you. Us big businesses don't mind working with platinum, but I know, like, handing off 20 platinum to an inn might be a bit weird.
yeah, I'll take the gold back.
Good.
Leave the platinum.
Slides over. It takes 2 of the platinum pieces, sets it. There we go. So it'll be 122 platinum as opposed to 140.
I would lean over to Karis. If you could get a pound, I could make you a ton of bolts for your crossbows.
What did you say? How much?
A pound.
With 1 pound, how many bolts could I get?
A lot.
A whole mess of them. It does not take a lot to make a bolt head.
I get a pound of steel. How much is it?
Just steel?
No, the dark steel, like the really good steel.
Dark. We gotta say dark because there's other types of steel in the crafting.
Yeah, I'm sorry, the dark steel one.
Assuming a bolt head weighs half a pound. Wait, no, this is 20.
bolt head?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was looking at this. It says 1.5. I was, crossbow bolt 1.5. I'm like, whatever, close enough. But it's 1.5 for. Because cans, fuck off. All right, so 1.5 divided by 20. Each bolt weighs 0.075 pounds. We'll say 0.05 of that is the shaft, and then the remainder of it, the 0.025, is the bolt head. So again, the 2 to 3 ratio. So if you bought a pound, so 1 divided by 0.025, you can make 40 crossbow bolts. Heads.
Yes.
That's a fuckload of ammo.
If you buy another pound, that would be in addition. And that's right here. That would be an additional. And write it down. I'm an idiot. 65 times 3.5. That'd be an additional 227.5 gold.
227?
Yeah.
So like 20-ish platinum.
22 platinum and 7 gold pieces and 5 silver pieces.
Okay, I give him 23 platinum.
23 platinum, alright. He sets out 2 gold pieces and 5 silver and slides them over to you.
Thank you. So wait, how many? 1 gold piece?
2 gold pieces and 5 silver.
Gold pieces and 5 silver.
Man, I didn't think today was going to be like the number crunch. I figured shopping.
So, just 1 second. Chedomir, I really like your sheet, and I think I did spend 300 of my saving. So I'm gonna
Your
say
numbers might be slightly off because when we went to get you out of the jail, I believe I marked down that we paid off Rolf with your money. So if you have number issues there, it might be that.
okay then, but I'm not paying what you paid for or whatever you paid.
Elizabeth.
Which then
so how much did you
subsequently paid to me.
So
Yeah.
so according to my notes, because the
Economy.
300 makes sense. So according to my notes, I would have like before I had 2,800, but I believe you're right. I have like a number thing. So 2,700 gold I had from the OG bank. Now I have 122 platinum and 475 gold extra from the Balaguer house. Not counting like all the other like smaller cash we have.
The numbers that I put next to people's names, those are how much you have spent.
I know.
Okay.
But the 24 gold I would have on my phone. I had like 150 gold when we started.
Okay.
Because it rolled really well, I believe. So, yeah. So yeah, that's it. And then
How much platinum did you just spend? Tell me that number.
23.
23. So I have 122 platinum.
Okay.
If I'm not. Yes, I have 122 platinum. I have 5. Wait. Together with our OG funds, I have 3,175 gold in your bag.
Okay.
This is all, despite this being my major, I honestly don't care about your guys' money amount.
I know, what do you do?
We care a smidge.
This is why you guys should just carry your own money and not have just be like...
We should.
Because everyone suddenly cares when it's there. And for money and now... Huh.
I think, like, sometime tomorrow, or if I get off work, or when I get off work tonight, I'm gonna work with you guys to figure out how much money we have, and just be like, okay, everyone has their own fucking money.
At this point, I would rather just tell you to round numbers and then just
Yeah, that's probably
get
what I
extra
would
money because I honestly don't care.
I have now exactly. I have exactly how much money I have right now on me.
Okay.
I have it. I have 3,175 gold and 122 platinum.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
I'm done.
Yeah.
You guys done?
I had one.
I got
thing.
60 gold. Easy.
Yes. Yo, easy.
Yeah, he had 60 gold. Figured out.
I have one thing. I just wanted to know, you made a special spear, right? That's like 1d8, 1d10, one-handed, two-handed.
The Marshall Spear, yeah.
Yes.
It's in the homebrew document.
Yes. Did you have like a weight down for that?
Oh, that's the point. Let me look at the document itself. I don't believe I put it in there. And let's take a
Because,
look
like,
at the
if we're gonna maybe hire him to do stuff, we might as well get some dope shit. Although, at the same time, we did only hire him to do Marshall's stuff, so if we show up, be like, hey, by the way, we bought all this shit. Would you make us cool stuff? He might be like,
No, totally.
The spear itself is 3 pounds, and I'm assuming it's a simple weapon. So if we assume... What's up?
1d8, 1d10, finesse, reach, like,